Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video on YouTube, but I want to come back. I want to get some good videos on YouTube, some good values out there for you, and some lessons that I've learned since I've been kind of been in sales for the last couple of months. And I'm not making this video for views. I'm not making this video to get more leads, get more clients from it. I'm simply just making this video so that I can reflect back on this video and back on this version of myself in the next couple of months. Because I'm not sure that you know, but I'm in sales. Since January, I've been in sales. I'm in high ticket sales. I've been an SDR and I'm on a new offer right now. I'm an SDR again. Soon I'm gonna be closing for this company. And I just wanted to make this video because I've just realized a lot of things in sales in the last couple of months. And it's not as easy and it's not as simple as people think it is. It's not like this quick money scheme type of business models or not even business model like niches. I'm not even sure what you call sales, like scale. It's not as easy as people think it is. Like people are like, yeah, I'm gonna get into sales, I'm gonna make 10K per month, just speaking on Zoom, talking to people on Zoom. It's not that easy. There are thousands of people every single day who fail in sales because it's so hard. And and I just understood this because I thought the same thing. I'm gonna come in, learn a script, and just read out the script and just close 10K deals, get 1K in commission per day, and I'm gonna live the best life in the world. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. If you really wanna be in sales, you have to be fucking all in. When I say all in, you have to roleplay every single day as many times as you can, preferably like at least once, twice, or maybe like 3 times a day. You have to roleplay a lot. You have to watch a lot of videos until your brain literally turns into sales. Like it's not something that you can sleep without with. It's it's mentally fucks you up. It's gonna fuck you up mentally, but that's the beauty of it all. And and I started my own business back then, and I thought that, oh, it's gonna be easy, sales. That's just a little piece of this whole thing. No, sales is the biggest piece of it all. Because if you understand sales, you understand how the whole game works. You understand how to communicate with people. You understand what question to ask to make these prospects open up, and it's all just a nice thing. If you really understand what sales is about, you understand genuinely how good sales is for you. If you understand sales, not even 100%, but even if you understand the basics of sales, that you have to ask good questions, you have to get answers, and you have to turn your prospects' perspective about how they think so that they're gonna buy your product or service. And that's the beauty of it all. I can have a call with someone, a completely cold prospect, and by asking them a few questions and just switching something in their brain, just restating some stuff in their mind, I can make them buy a product or a service. How amazing is that? And it's not just gonna help you make a lot of money. Sales is not all about making money. It's gonna change you as a person. Because let's say you are an angry person, let's say you are sad, let's say you have these emotional stuff going on in your life. In sales, if you cannot control your feelings, it's not gonna work out. You have to be able to control your feelings every single minute of the day. Because if you go on a sales call and you're depressed, or you go on a sales call, you're angry, you're mad at someone, it's not gonna work out because the prospects can feel that energy coming out from you. That, okay, this guy is angry for some reason, I don't like this guy. I don't like the energy of this guy. So I'm not gonna buy it. You have to be calm, you have to be slow, you have to be understanding, and you have to understand that these guys, they have a problem, and they came on this call with you because they have a problem and they want to solve that problem. And the biggest issue with all of the sales guys and closers right now in this space is that all they care about is the money. And people can sense it. People can sense that you're pushing them too much because you want those juicy commissions. Instead, what you should do, you should aim for helping as many of these guys as possible. Like, genuinely, handling objections is not that hard. Handling objections is pretty much just having a deep conversation with a friend. Let's say you have a friend and they want to make a decision. Let's say they want to buy a car, but they are scared because it's a lot of money. They never bought a car. How can they know that this car is trusted? Because let's say they are buying it used. You have to make them change. You have to make them change their own perspective about why it's gonna be a good idea to buy this car. It's all about having a deep conversation and a deep understanding of what the other person needs that you're talking to. And that's the beauty about sales, in my opinion, is that you control how much money you make, you control how good you are, and and you control your life in in general. Like, if you really just think about it, if you want to have an appointment setting job or a closer job, the amount of outreach you do to find these gigs and these companies is totally on you. The amount of skills you learn, the amount of skills you implement in your life, it's on you as well. Nobody can, mm, make you do stuff. It's all on you. And if you put 8 hours per day into learning this skill, believe me, you're gonna learn it because that's what the big guys do. If you look at the pattern between all these successful people, they do the same thing. They sit down and put their heads down for 3 months, 6 months, whatever the time you name it, and they just focus. They don't do social media, they don't watch Netflix, they don't play video games, none of that shit. Social media is gonna fuck you up. And with a couple of friends, we just had this social media detox a couple of weeks back, and we deleted Instagram, we deleted YouTube, we deleted Netflix, and we didn't use any social media for 2 weeks. We used YouTube for some educational videos, but that's it. We didn't use social media for 2 weeks. My mind was so clear. I was able to focus a lot more. I was putting in a lot more work because there wasn't any distractions coming into my face. I wasn't watching reels. I wasn't watching Instagram stories. I wasn't watching any of those bullshit. And it made me just hyper focused and and just do a lot more productive stuff than I was doing before that social media detox. Just imagine this. This is a really funny story that happened to me. I woke up one of the days and it was like 8 a.m. and I was like, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I don't have social media. I usually start my day with social media. I can't. What am I gonna do now? Literally, what I did, I started walking around the house for 45 minutes and I was role playing with myself because I was so fucking bored. Like, some people, they just get up, scroll reels for like 2 3 hours and then get to work. What I did, I woke up. We have this document with all the objections and some certain situations with objections. It's like 20 pages. I went through the whole page, memorized it. That was like an hour. Then I was doing this walk around the house thing. I was walking around for like 45 minutes, role playing with myself, just, thinking, how can I handle these certain objections that I give myself? I was doing that for like, yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. And then I was like, okay, I studied, I role played, and it's 10 a.m. There's still a long day ahead of myself. What am I gonna do? I can start working at like 4 p.m. I still have like 6 hours of something to do. And then I was like, okay, let's read. Let's read. That's the next thing. I can't do anything else. Let's read. And then I was reading for an hour. And then I was like, okay, it's 11 a.m. Let's have some lunch. I had some lunch, and it was 11:30, and I was like, okay, I still have like 4 fucking hours. And I started watching some content, some educational videos about sales, about leadership, how to create a bigger gap and all this stuff. If you're in sales, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, if you don't use social media, you you have to do all this stuff because you're gonna be bored as fuck if you don't do this stuff. And I'm not saying that it's the most exciting thing to roleplay with yourself. It isn't. But you know that it's gonna take you to the destination and it's gonna take you closer to where you wanna be if you continuously push yourself to do this stuff that you don't enjoy, but you know that it's gonna take you to a better place than just watching fucking Instagram reels. Like we can all agree that Instagram reels is not gonna help you in any way. But watching sales videos, watching sales material, role playing with yourself, role playing with your friends, and pretty much just implementing all these stuff into the live calls that you're attending, it's gonna help you tremendously. Um, and in those 2 weeks, I learned a lot. Like I understood how to handle fear, how to overcome objections, how to pitch, and it just changed me as a person. I became way more calm. I'm talking a lot slower now. The biggest issue with me is that I was talking really really fast when I first started out in sales. And that's not a good thing because in sales if you're calm, then the other person on the other side of the screen is going to be calm as well. And that's what you need because if somebody's calm and they're listening to you, you can lead them, then you can make them buy and you can make them invest in themselves and you can make them make a decision that's going to change their lives forever. Obviously talking about if you are closing or setting on a good offer, because at the end of the day we're changing lives, and as a closer you need to change the prospect's life, you need to change the business's life, and if you do those two things, then you're gonna change your life. It's a win-win-win situation, and that's what you want. And that's why I'm not a fan of these e-com drop shipping business models, crypto trading. I'm not a fan of these business models, is because you're only helping yourself. For example, with drop shipping, you overprice products that anybody can buy on Amazon, or not Amazon, AliExpress. You're scamming people in a way, kinda. Trading crypto. If you make money, then it means that somebody else lost money. So again, the only person that gains from it is you. And of course, money is all good, but money can only take you so far. And once you realize that money is not really the thing that's going to change your life because you have so much of it, then you realize how empty your life is. Because you need to have a purpose. Without a purpose, this life means nothing. And making money is not a purpose. Making money is not something that you can you know be happy dying with. Like if you have $1 million in your bank account, you don't help anyone and you die, you're not gonna be happy. That's not a fulfilled purpose. For a lot of us in sales, the purpose is to help as many people as we can. And that's another beautiful thing about sales is that we genuinely want to help all of these prospects and the business as well. Because if we grow the business, then we're gonna grow. We're gonna create meaningful relationship with the business owner, with the team members, and we all know that you have to have really good relationships. If you have good relationships, you have good skills, then you're set for life. You need good results, you need skills, and you need relationships. If you have these three, then you're gonna be set your life, especially in sales. If you are a master at sales, if you mastered sales, you have the reputation and you have the relationships, then there is no fucking way you're gonna be broke ever again. Because people know that you're good at this and people like you because you have the relationship. So you're always gonna have a job option to make 10, 15, even 20K per month as a closer, taking 6 calls a day because you can close two of them at 10K. So that's the easy thing about this. What I also recommend is going for a walk every single day. Sales can fuck you up. If 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 you think about sales 24/7, it's gonna fuck you up mentally. And sales is a mental game. your mental health has to be nearly perfect every single day. So you have to kind of balance it. Reading is a good thing for just, being calm and going for a walk. Like that's the best thing. I usually go for a walk at like 10, 11 p.m. my time. Um, and I just take like 45 minutes to just clear my head. Listen to some really calm music, not like rap, no rap and all those bullshit. Really, really calm, like piano music. It's a game changer. Like, it's when you get home from that walk, your mind is gonna be like, fuck man, I needed this. And you're gonna go to sleep with the most calmness that you've ever had throughout your whole day. So go on a walk, practice sales, and just get better every single day. That's the most important thing. If you genuinely get better every single day and not allowing bad days to affect how you act and how you move, then eventually you'll get there. For some people, it's a really short amount of time to get to their goals. For some reason, it takes years, and you can control the amount of time it takes to get to the destination where you want to be. But don't let these bad days and negative thoughts just allow your brain and your mental health to just get worse. Because first of all, negative thoughts, don't ever have negative thoughts, because that's going to affect your brain, that's going to affect your mindset, that's going to affect your mental health. And if you're negative, if you say that I'm bad at this, I'm bad at this, I'm bad at this, then eventually you'll start believing your own thoughts, you start believing that you're actually bad at this, and for that reason you'll give up, and that's it. In sales, you if you don't genuinely if in sales, if you don't give up, you show up every single day, you practice, you put in the work, there's no way that you're gonna fail. And I'm not saying that it's gonna take you a month, but if you never give up, in 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 some time frame you're gonna make it. Even if it's a year, 2 years, 3 years, 6 months, 3 months, if you don't give up and you practice every single day, you get better every single day, you get better in sales. So these are kind of my thoughts about sales in the last couple of months that I picked up, is that it's a there's a lot more in sales that a lot of people think there is. And I just want to open up about how I feel, and the lessons that I've learned in sales, and I just want to pass it on to you guys. So hopefully it helps. Maybe it doesn't help. Maybe it helps. If it helps, I'll come up with these videos in the future. I want to post like once or twice a week, just to make sure that I'm productive and I'm making these videos so that I can reflect on these videos and just see how I changed in terms of my thinking process. Because I feel like if I make videos like this once or twice a week, then my thinking process is going to drastically change. Um, so yeah, that's the video. I appreciate if you watched it all the way until the end. Um, and yeah, see you in the next one.